much the same way that coaches are, and do you think that has some type of correlation going back to whether it be the salaries or the fact that scouting salaries are not as highly publicized, I guess, as coaching salaries? Do you envision there being, would it help scouts if they were represented much the same way that coaches were, I guess?
Senior. I think I would say for the coaches, obviously they're out front. They touch the players. They're in front of the camera. So, for whatever that's worth, there's going to be more. They're going to be valued more than the scout that's behind the scenes that nobody ever knows. Now, Bob told that story about Joe Thomas. Have you ever heard James Kirkland's name in relation to Joe Thomas? Never. That's not what I'm in it for. But ultimately, no, I think scouts should make more. I do. I think they should make more, and I think they should be represented. I think a union would be great, and it's little things like the pension. Like a lot of teams are getting rid of the NFL pension for scouts. So if you don't have, like, scouts don't sign 7-year contracts. You might get your contract in 2-year bundles or 1-year rollovers. So, like, there's not a ton of security, and you may not even have a pension either. So it's a good bit of volatility in it. And that's increasing now as the game is going younger. But I mean, every game's it's gonna go younger at some point. So that's all I have.
There are a lot of people that want scouting jobs, and there aren't a lot of scouting jobs, and that's the market at work there to an extent. I'm 100% in agreement. If there was something that could, something that could, be in terms of representation, for example. I remember when I went from New Orleans to Cleveland and I became the area scout, I actually did have an agent reach out to me, and I think he was thinking about, okay, this guy 10, 15 years down the road, he might be getting real money and I want my cut of that. I think that's what gets representation interested in representing somebody. And until those salaries increase, then that's not happening. But I'm completely in agreement that I think it would be wise for teams to realize that you can, if you hit on Joe Thomas, you're making a lot of money for your team that's going to serve you really, really well down the road. One thing that I heard yesterday was, or actually at the Sloan Analytics Conference over the weekend, there were $200 million of players on injured reserve last year. $200 million. Makes sense to invest in a scouting department. That's all I derive from that one.
Matt, how did you respond to that agent when he approached you with the Browns?
We had a positive relationship. I got to know the guy, and I was interested. I thought if there's somebody that could help me down the road, that's great. But we just had just a casual relationship at that time. And when I left the Browns, I don't think I've heard from him since. So.